Hello guys, hello chat, hello everyone who have joined so far. Juk and Oogle, hello guys. Haven't seen Oogle in so long. How are you all doing? Today is a very big day, very important day. Not just for this tournament, but the tournaments as a whole. We are finally finishing the losers bracket in the 1v1 tournaments of fighting games. I mentioned it yesterday during my match of IL that the first two tournaments had losers brackets, but they never been finished, and also the first 2v2 had a very long and enduring losers bracket with a lot of dropouts and changes. And this one was the first one that was finished pretty fast, and that will be finished today. And didn't have too many problems. Didn't have any problems at all, actually, now that I think about it. So it's a very big day. Not just that, but also it ends with a very exciting and a very intense match. We have seen it before. We have seen this matchup earlier in the tournament, in the quarterfinals of winners bracket. Nils versus IL, going at each other once again. They had met one of their losses, IL, in his previous match with Nils, and Nils himself in the finals of winners bracket against Cobb. And now they have defeated everyone else, well, mostly IL, in the losers bracket, to meet each other again, to have a chance to get in top 2 and potentially win the whole thing. Hello Cobb against this man, this Finnish monster that is Cobbly Meal in the grand finals. So yeah, I will be casting today alone. So Ship is doing very cool other events. But he will most likely be here for grand finals. In the meantime, I will try to cast it by myself again, like I did. It's literally the exact same thing. Nils and IL, me casting alone, and probably gonna be a very good match, because last time it was literally neck and neck in every single game, and they tied the first 2 rounds, and in the third one it was close up until like halfway point, where Nils pulled ahead and managed to secure a win for himself. So, yo, I love ads. Wait, you saw the ads? I didn't play any ads. That's cringe. Twitch is being cringe. Do I have any advantage going to the grand finals? I have not read the rules. Good job, Cobb. Watch Cobb getting disqualified right now for not reading the rules. Yeah, I mean, you have a very significant advantage in terms of that. I mentioned yesterday, you need this tournament continues until everyone but one person loses 2 matches, and since you went through winners bracket, you didn't lose any matches yet, while both Nils and IL have 1 loss. So they would need to, if they want to win the tournament, they would need to win twice against you, 2 best of 5 matchups against you in grand finals, and you would only need to win 1 to win the whole thing. You get to have hacks, yeah, the cacti client as usual. Yeah, the chance of getting compressed twice. Oh god. Yeah, you can interpret it that way. Yeah. So if both games will be in grand finals, 5-game matchups, we might potentially see like a 2 or 3 hour grand finals, which will be interesting, which will be quite exciting. But it is going to be then. And now today we have something else to worry about. The other final, the final of the losers bracket, IL versus Nils, and a very big factor in this game. Like I said, these participants are so close, so experienced, so consistent across all games. It's going to be neck and neck, and one of the biggest factors of this game will be one little mini game by the name of pig jousting. That because it is probably by far Nils's worst games in 1v1s. It made him lose multiple times, while it is the opposite for IL. IL only gets stronger, and he's one of the best at pig jousting, almost always 3-0s his opponents. So it is, if pig jousting shows up, it like improves IL's chances by like miles in any games. And it was like one of the main reasons IL didn't succeed last time, because they played absolutely zero pig joustings in all of their 3 games. So let's see if today will be different. Let's see if pig jousting is now in the cycle, or is Nils gonna have a bit more chances. So we shall see. Let me open some water for myself, because I would be talking a lot. I would need to do this all talking by myself. BO. Okay, and I should have most of the things ready. And yeah, the winner of this match goes into the grand finals. The loser of this match ends their tournament path, but still secures a top 3 spot, 3rd place. Both of them have never won any medals before in the big tournaments, in the big 1v1 tournaments. I mean, it is the 2nd one for Nils and 1st for IL, so they didn't have too many chances. Yeah, top 3 Spog. Yeah. Let us see. I guess I'll invite them in a minute or two when their match was fully scheduled at. And then we will begin. Let me open the scoreboard as well. It's exactly the same position, hopefully the exact same placement in the bracket for both of them. I'm excited for this game. I want to see how this rematch will turn out, because I know we don't see too many rematches in tournaments, and especially because of the like brackets and like how the tournaments worked before. So, and last time they played, it was like one of the best matches of this whole tournament still to this date, I'm pretty sure. Well, to me at least. It was very, very close and exciting. So hopefully today will be at least around the same level of excitement. I know. I know how much both of them. It feels. I think both of them were playing way more around their first matchup. Like Nils was doing his monthly attempt, and IL was like getting a bit more wins. Right now they both got like, I don't know, 10, 15 today or something. And Vic is almost at the close. IL at 100 wins, Nils at 50. So pretty much not pulling some insane numbers, but those two are very good and experienced players, and they do not need a lot of practice. As I heard you called me Danish yesterday, I've never been more offended. I don't know exactly where you're from. I know that you're from Scandinavia, and I think someone said that you're from Denmark, so I assumed you were Danish. Well, didn't assume, I was told. I've seen someone said it, so I'm Swedish. Okay, my bad. Not a Danish boy, a Swedish boy. My apologies. Danish Boy is the other big jousting made Vax J, who we haven't seen in a while. It is time for the match. Let me invite people. I started talking about Vax. I almost typed Paki Vax J right now, accidentally. Oh, he's Sandcats. I forgot. What is going on with my Minecraft? Okay, Nils is 8 out of 8. Like, I'm having like some weird luck spikes. Like in the game. Like, not internet lag spikes, just FPS dying for some reason. I don't know why. I don't have anything really big running, so He's trying to make the randoms name a fruit. Okay. No last minute predictions. I will not be accepting anything after this. Well, in a minute or two. I'll check it again right before we queue, but after that there will be no more predictions. A lot of people seem to predicting IL to win 3-2, and last time it was everyone predicting IL to win 3-1, so all of the odds seem to be in IL's favor, but you never know with party games tournaments how it will turn out. Oh my gosh, what is that lag, dude? Did I do something with my options? I don't think I did. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't interfere during the game. I predict a core victory, real. If both participants are ready, I will run a 1 minute ad break, so the ads will not show up during the actual match, and then we will begin. So yeah. Just a little break, a little moment of waiting, of last second preparation for our mental preparation for our players. Okay, Cop. Yeah, Cop posted something. Yeah, this is the last prediction I'm putting. Hell no. Cactus will win the tournament, real. Where is Comp? Okay. Should be fine now. I will not win this match. Or is choosing their best warrior to go against Cacti. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are... Tournament been going for so long that a lot of people are losing their subs. Unfortunately, but... maybe they will be renewed later. Okay, I have everything ready. Both participants are ready. And let's jump straight into game number 1 and see what it will give us. Just... like, have fun. I'm excited to see what will happen. Imagine like a big jousting start right off the bat. That would be... That would not be the case, because we're starting with Volcano. Nice and chill game of Volcano. Haven't seen it too much recently. I think neither me or Cheetah got this game during our matches with IL, so Volcano is back in the cycle, and let's see how it will turn out. IL staying mostly in the middle, slowly jumping towards next blocks. Nils running around the edge and dying already. What happened to Nils? What? Nils just messes up right at the start and loses 3-0 in Volcano. What? I haven't seen this one in a bit. What happened? And jumping straight into Game of Workshop. Nils with the good side, Ayel with the bad side. The party games gods give Nils an opportunity to catch up here a little bit, but he is already behind after the first craft. Ayel is slightly ahead on the iron helmet, jumping into another iron craft, and both of them were so close this time. Nils seems to be catching up, and now pulling ahead on the next craft. Ayel still right behind him. Side advantage here is on Nils's side. On Nils's favor, and they're both on the last craft. Will Nils choke, or is he gonna finish it off with a fast piston base? No, he messes up! He messes up, and Ayel with fast crafting wins another round. Nils already so far behind after only 2 rounds. What is going on with Nils? Yeah, not the good crafts. And now Animal Slaughter, a game where both of them were recently one of the best. Both of them having some insane 230 plus world records. Oh, it's going to be close up until the very end. This is actually throwing. No. The nerves, the little mess ups, they can get you when you least expect. And right now Nils needs to forget about those first 2 games and focus on killing those animals, on stabbing everything in his way that is not minus 50s. And look at this, they're both so close and already at 100 points both. Oh, we're gonna see some very high scoring Animal Slaughter today. Yeah, they're both neck and neck. Only mere points in between them. Oh, passing each other every second. Who's gonna win? Ayel seems to be having a bit of a lead. Only a few seconds left. Is he gonna win? He's winning again. That's a very massive lead. 5 stars after 3 rounds. We are going to requeue this lobby now. And I said that Pig Jousting might have been the most important game, but apparently it might be Volcano. Like, losing Workshop and Animal Slaughter by 1 star to AL is not too much of a deal, but losing so much in Volcano is not looking good for Nils right now. He needs to pull something insane in the second half of game 1. He needs to start his comeback here, maybe with a bit more confident shooting range. We have a lot of golden spawns, 2 golden zombies, 3 golden zombies, 1 golden skeleton. Nils starting off with plus 20 right off the bat. Misses some other shots. Ayel doesn't manage to hit anything either. They both kinda standing around the same area. Ayel catches up, passes Nils, who has the TNT. Ayel got the TNT, I think. No, I think the random is with TNT. No, none of them got any points, and Ayel already almost done with the game. 2 points off, and he wins again. Nils is so far behind after only halfway done. Super Ship might be the potential answer for him, but it is very rarely a swing game. But so is Volcano, and we have seen a big swing today in it. But Nils would need to play very aggressively and hope that the randoms will not die, and IL is trying to secure his star advantage that he has right now. He's going for both of the randoms, already killing one of them. Nils kinda in between both, going for random instead of IL, not trying for big swings right now, or maybe just hoping not to lose even more stars that he already did by now. And oh, IL with a nice jump and trying to cut off Nils here, but Nils is calm, Nils is collective. He escapes in a very close scenario, in a very close situation, right near the wall. Turns around, tries to reach the end of IL's tail. IL just securing his land, maybe thinking of jumping again, but changing his mind there. And going towards Nils now. Nils is yeah, not being too aggressive, just trying to do a jump and just instantly failing. What is going on? A game of Jigsaw Rush now. Game of Jigsaw Rush. IL is so far in the lead. But messes up in the Jigsaw Rush and almost both of them messed up. What happened? This is the weirdest game I've seen in a while. What? Uh, I'm so confused on what is going on right now. Yeah, IL messed up right at the start and Nils messed up right at the end, and they finished almost on the exact same frame there. Nils finally wins the round, but it seems like it's not going to be enough at all for him. He's 6 stars behind Lawnmower as the game 7. Not something you want to see if you're that many stars behind. IL, unless something very crazy happens, which I hope it won't. I'm not prepared mentally for 3-0 in Lawnmower today. But no, it will not happen, right? Copium? But yeah. Unless something very crazy happens, it will be a secured and very confident win for IL in game number 1. The random is pretty close to both of them, but not too close to be a threat. Both players are neck and neck in the Lawnmower currently, on the exact same points. Nils had 2 picks and 1 health. Rip. Yeah. 24 starting out. Yeah, it seems to be the pattern for IL to start very strong in the first game recently. Just demolishing completely whoever in front of him. And no banned games. Wait, never mind. We've had Avalanche, but this is the last round. Chicken Rings. An opportunity for Nils to just I don't know, shorten the lead and not lose by too much, but this has been a very, very rough game for him. Maybe that little mess up in Volcano will shaken his mental a little bit, made him a bit more stressed, and some questionable decisions in Super Ship. IL misses the ring in the meantime in Chicken Rings, giving Nils one more win, one more star, and maybe it will be good for Nils to start his comeback in the second game. But game 1 was so dominant for IL, and a confident, deserved win for him here. Let me work the players. Okay, and post the results in all the docs and all the stuff. Yeah, 16-22. Six stars in between them. Not exactly the same game we've seen last time. That started with the tie. 16-22. Yeah, and Nils needs to cool his head off right now and just don't do the silly mistakes he's been doing. And IL for the win, he just needs to keep doing what he was doing. He started off very strongly like he did in the previous games, so he just needs to not let Nils find the games he needs, not to find an opportunity for a comeback, and hopefully get into the third game with a 2-0 lead this time. So we shall see. It was a very interesting game number 1. I have seen too much in this game already. This is what, a double choke from both of them in Jigsaw, jumps and failed jumps in Super Ship, 3-0 Volcano, like I don't know, like 160, 150 plus in Animal Slaughter, Piston Base in Workshop, like, and IL's win on the bad side against the good side. Like, this game already had too much. Like, what the hell? And let's see if game 2 will be less crazy, or will it bring something more insane to our match. Both participants are ready. IL 1 win in the lead and 1 step closer to the grand finals, and to taking his rematch against Nils. Let's see if he will succeed. Game 2 starts with dive, which we're skipping. We will be skipping this one. Okay, well, let's see what Hypixel is cooking for us today. What is on the menu for game 2? And it is Volcano. We have seen it last time as the starting game. Flashback. I'll try to get 2 stars this time. Yeah, good job, Nils. Yeah, Nils this time is trying to be a bit more careful. Not just carelessly running around. And IL is doing his exact same strat, just jumping from block to block, just staying in the middle. High goals, yeah. And doing some a little bit risky moves, staying on all of the reds up until the very end, and I think having overall better position, but Nils finds a very good block. Does he have enough land? He does! Enough height, I mean. And Nils this time redeems himself and starts game number 2 with a 1-star lead. Probably what he was expecting to do in the previous game, but not everything goes as planned usually. We're moving to the game of pick fishing. IL starts with the first cycle, Nils waits and goes for the second, and the randoms are stealing from IL's cycle already. Nils is 2 picks in the lead right off the bat, and starting off very, very strongly. Only improving his lead a little bit. I think IL messed up a little bit, hit his pick once or twice, and now Nils is 4 picks in the lead, messing up once as well, but he has some opportunity here for error. He can fail a little bit and still maintain in the lead. He just needs to consistently keep getting those picks. IL though seems to be catching up. Nils messed up again, and now IL is right behind. Now Nils cannot do any mistakes. He needs to keep being consistent. IL, I think, misses again. 15 seconds left, they're both still neck and neck. IL can still catch up at the last second, but Nils seems to be consistent. Nils seems to be way more confident this time, and with only 3 picks between them, 2 picks, and 2 stars in between them in the whole game number 2 as well. A way more confident start for Nils this time. Maybe that's exactly what he needs. He needs like better start for a better mental, for a better mood right now. And IL needs the complete opposite of that. He needs games like maybe Animal Slaughter, like games that he won last time, but he did win Volcano as well, and lost it this time. They're starting off very strong for IL. He stole both big animals right in front of Nils, and now is in a pretty decent lead compared to the last time. Nils needs to find some better opportunities to try and start catching up. Yeah, IL has a way better lead, around 20-30 points between them now. Nils is falling behind even more, not finding too good of an RNG for himself. Yeah, IL is almost at 100 right now. He seems to be bringing up 1 star in this round already. It's just the lead is too strong for Nils to catch up at this point, I think. Even though there's still some time left, IL is just showing his best in this Animal Slaughter, trying to stop Nils's comeback that he's manifesting. Yeah, look at IL, 170 plus. What a fucking monster. And only one star in between them now. RPG 16. Haven't seen this one in game 1. Time to see what how well they will do, how fast they can kill those randoms or each other. IL spawns with only one random. Nils has 2 around him. Can he get any kills? He hits 2 of them at the same time, gets a kill almost at the same time as IL, and gets another one. Ties up with IL. Both of them are being pretty much on the same pace. IL is at 3 kills right now, but Nils has more randoms around him. Tying up with IL and getting another kill, but being very low on health while fighting and dying to IL, which might be massive. We might go into the tie situation, and in this scenario IL has an upper hand, and he still has an upper hand in kills as well. He's 1 kill ahead of Nils, who is trying to focus on his opponent instead of randoms. This is just a mess in the middle. I have no idea what's going on. IL is getting another kill in this mess and probably securing the win in this RPG. 2 kills in between them. Nils trying to catch up in the last second, but he doesn't manage to do so. IL ties up the score with a confident RPG 16 win, jumping straight into another game of shooting range. 3 golden zombies at the start again. IL already getting 2 of them very fast, and random stealing another one. Nils is not even top 2. This is not good news for Nils. He finally gets plus 10 and catches up to IL. He's ahead right now. Oh, what a nice accuracy from Nils in the second half, but IL responds with getting 2 golden zombies and reaching 60 points first, and now he's 1 star ahead in the game once again. Nils started off strong, but IL, how are you doing this? IL found his games, IL found his performances, and now he is in the lead again, which is exactly what he needs. But 1 star is not enough. It's not an insane like 6-star lead he had last time. It's still anyone's game, and it's going to be anyone's game up until the very end. Only 3 rounds left in this game, in this insane game number 2. Oh, haven't seen big swing games yet. It's mostly been just core games and Super Ship and Volcano apparently. So this is a very, if the trend will keep going, we will most likely see like just the very small star difference at the end, maybe even a tie with this space. Let's see if Hypixel has anything to say about that. And Hypixel says another workshop for you guys and another bad side for IL. And I do not see where Nils is. I do not know if he's on the same side, on the better side again, but IL showed last time that even having a bad side is not a guaranteed loss for him. They're both neck and neck. Look at them, they're finishing so fast, all those crafts. IL is slightly in the lead right now, but Nils is literally right behind. This is so close in between them. I see. And they're both on the last craft right now. Rails, who will complete it first. IL wins by the tiniest of margins, and he will be going into the last 2 rounds with a 2-star lead. This was so close in between them this time. And now, I assume by Nils' reaction, he had another good side versus IL's bad side. And 2 more rounds left. Yeah. Nils has lost that advantage that he had at the start of the game, and now he's 2 behind. He still has an opportunity to win or tie this game. But with how IL been performing in the past few rounds, it seems so hard to get. He needs some good games for himself. I don't think Spider Maze will be the game he needs. But Maybe Spider Maze is manifesting something. We have seen Spider Maze pop on between right before some crazy rounds, and this is a repeat. It's not going to be another crazy pig fishing round. Time to sit through 15 repeats, 64 bond games, as usual. We'll see. Party games. Another repeat. We will play it out because it's fast. Hello D, thank you for the another sub for 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that was fast. Yeah. Okay. Round number 7 is not Avalanche. We cannot find the last 2 rounds of game number 2. Hypixel is not giving us anything. Hypixel just builds up tension more and more because it is not certain yet who will win game number 2. IL seems to be in a very good position, but 2 stars can be recovered so fast. Depending on the games that they will get. Let's see, maybe we'll finally get some, and we get one, and it's bombardment time. We have seen Nils surviving for 3.5 minutes against Cobb last time. And we might see another very, very long game of bombardment. Which might not be too great for Nils, even if he wins. It might make the random sleeve and not deny an opportunity for him to get some swing right at the end, but maybe he wouldn't need the swing. Maybe he will just try to settle for a tie. This seems like the best outcome for him right now, but it will be mostly possible only if he wins this bombardment. He needs to concentrate, he needs to pull some insane performances like he did against Cobb. So let's see, both of them are the last 2 people standing, outliving the randoms, of course. And now only a second away from the first death wave. Will they outlive it? Nils is at the back, IL is at the front, they both survived. Nils was almost cornered, but with the nice dodges survived. Second death wave incoming. Nils somehow surviving, but still getting cornered. IL 3 stars in the lead. And repeat of Animal Slaughter. We'll wait it out. And now IL has secured at least a tie and a second win in this matchup for himself. IL is so close to getting into the grand finals, and Nils can only hope for some swing game at the end. Probably not big jousting for him, but we have seen Nils get 3 stars against IL in Frozen Floor in their last matchup. So it seems like the Frozen Floor is the only game Nils can get anything out of in this situation. It is very unlikely to happen though. The stream is fun. I hope it is. From the stream is fun. Yeah. Nils started with winning first 2 rounds and then IL just won everything right after that. Even though it was close, IL just saw everything. Every game was close. IL is just so much more consistent today. But let's see. It's not over until it's over. The game 2 haven't been decided yet, because it is another bad game. We are still waiting for the round number 8. Shortest party games match, yeah. That's what happens usually. Why do those people exist? Can I stop doing that? I'm not going to wait until wave 50 with randoms. Yeah, if none of them dies right now. will requeue. This guy literally went through the smoke. Okay, 2 more waves and we will requeue. Yeah, okay. This taking too long. Damn. Round 8 of game number 2. 3 starts between Nils and AL. Can he tie it up or is it going to be over? It's it's another bun game. Hypixel just builds up all the tension he wants for this last round. Says, nah, you guys should play Fire Leapers. It's a very, very good game for you guys. Oh, I just died. Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm going to requeue this. What is going on? No, never mind. We're fine. We are fine. Okay, round 8, hopefully, this time, please. Oh my gosh, we're never finishing this game, aren't we? We are never going to finish this game. Please, Hypixel, just give us the round 8 or whatever it. Oh my god. There's no way, dude. You're joking me. 617 repeats. Please, no. I'm going to lose it. Of course, the last game of losers bracket will be freaking this. Will be this scam. Okay, finally. And this is the last round, finally. Game number 8, ho ho ho. Potentially a swing game, but I doubt Nils can recover 3 stars against AL in this one. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Nils is with the nice strat, with the nice move, cutting off a lot of IL's land, but definitely not enough to not get him outplaced by randoms. Yeah, IL stole basically half of the land on his side here, and game number 2 is decided. I think he has even more than Nils himself. Yeah, even though randoms got some pretty good land, it will not be enough for Nils to recover any points in this one. Yeah, Hypixel have been building this up for nothing. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Nils does not have enough to even pass AL. So another 22 star for IL in here. Another confident win, and moving into game number 3 with a 2-0 advantage. Way more impressive result for IL than his last matchup with Nils. Okay, let me put our participants in the lobby. Game 2 is finally over. And before the last game, potential last game, if IL keeps if IL will keep his pace, will keep his consistency, and secures at least a tie for himself. Before we'll see what will happen, I'll run a very quick 1-minute ad break, because pre-rolls are on right now and I don't want people to see the ads during the actual match. So, and after the over, we'll jump straight into the game number 3 in the finals of losers bracket. One ban at 7 repeats. Yeah, we keep getting those repeats today, and ban games. Didn't we get a bunch in the first game as well? I think we did. Now, Nils is in a very, very bad spot. Last time he managed to at least secure a tie in the first and second round, but this time he's doing well. He's like so close in every round to IL, in some closer than the others, but just IL seems to be on way other level today compared to IL who was before, and Nils just doesn't seem as consistent. Maybe all this hole in the wall practice doesn't give Nils the amount of games that he needs to win the party games anymore. But we'll see. We never know what is going to happen until the end of the match, which might be right now or might be in another half an hour. And not because Nils will start winning, but because he'll get another 15,000 ban games. But we'll see. Nils has certainly showed the good performance so far, and he certainly showed that he can win those games. He just needs to push himself a little bit more, and he will be able to get some much needed wins. But if it's still not too late for him, because IL just needs a tie, and he's in the grand finals. What am I doing? Okay, both of them are ready for game number 3. Let's see what Hypixel will bring us. Not that bad RNG for Nils today again. Still no pick justings. He's lucky enough to not get any when he plays against AL. But today he cannot turn it into his advantage so far. And like I said, maybe it's already too late. It is peak fishing. No pick justings yet. Last time Nils has done a very good job. This time he's going for the second cycle again and having a better spawn, but misses 2 of his rods right at the start. What is Nils doing? That's not what you wanna do when you're behind so much in the overall matchup. He's falling so much behind IL already at the start of pick fishing. Oh, that's a very big choke from Nils, and IL just has to use it for his opportunity. Did this random just stole IL's pick from his hole? Did you see that? Like, there was a pig falling into IL's hole, and the random just stole it out of it. Like, what? I've never seen this before. The paid actors are trying their best to help Nils this time, but he keeps messing up, he keeps choking, and IL keeps improving his lead. 5 picks in between them, only 20 seconds left. Nils switched from the center for a few outside picks and didn't manage to recover too much. Yeah, IL will be starting game number 3 with another 1-star lead. Everything is looking so good for IL right now to get into the grand finals. Everything looks into his favor currently. Another volcano. Hypixel loves starting with volcano today. And then bring all the bunt and repeats later in the round. Let's see how this one will turn out. We've seen some crazy choke from Nils in the first volcano and some crazy pop-off at the end of the second one, with securing last block and getting a really good jump on it somehow in a very, very tense situation. Right now, it seems like they both will reach the last block, but who will have the better jump? And it's Nils. IL didn't have time to adjust himself, didn't get the good jump, and Frozen Floor. There is a swing game. There is a big swing game. We haven't seen them too much. And Nils needs to do the same thing he did last time he played IL, and he does not need to die right now like he did. The random, the paid actors were not on his side this time, and Nils is losing so many points potentially. Yeah, what is this random doing? He killed Nils and stopped throwing anything. What? What is going on? Yeah, this guy just threw one snowball, killed Nils, and just said, yeah, I'm out. Bye, guys. And IL is securing a 3 stars in this Frozen Floor. an insane difference for him in the close game like this. This might be the end. This might be the end if Nils doesn't show something absolutely fucking insane. But 3 stars after 3 rounds. Still recoverable, but very, very unlikely, especially now with chicken rings where Nils starts behind. IL already in a pretty good lead, actually. Nils is falling behind. Did he maybe... I don't think he missed a ring at the start, but he maybe bumped into a few rings, and IL is in a very, very good spot right now. Nils is trying to catch up, maybe trying to do some cuts, bumps the ring again, and I think IL will be winning this chicken rings. He's too far in the lead. Even the choke will not save Nils here. IL 4 stars in the lead after 4 rounds. A very, very good spot for him. A very, very good spot for him. Anvil Spliff. Game that I don't think will give Nils too many points, but maybe a game that will help him recover at least some. But if the big swing game where he could recover a lot of points like he did last time, with Frozen Floor out of the way, is Nils even able to win this game without tying at this point? I don't think it's even possible now. It seems so unlikely. Like I said, Nils would need to do like the performance of the lifetime to win this one at this point. Or IL needs to do a choke of the lifetime, which never happens, so... Pro targeted Nielsen went AFK, yeah. Funny randoms moment. But we'll see. Not over until it's over, with 4 rounds left, 4 stars in between. Seems impossible, but it is still... The game is still going, the game is still not over. The randoms are still not dead in Anvil Spliff, which is a rare scenario. Here's the paid actor dead. Nils is trying to catch IL off guard with his fruit strats. Doesn't seem to work so far. And I think the person with the most land right now is random, but they kinda McPop their thing. Not really looking up right now. And finally dying out. Nils is kinda trapped in the corner here. I do not like his position right now. IL seems to be in a little better spot. Yeah, and Nils's options are running out so fast. He needs to do some crazy jumps and he misses the jump. Oh, it's... I think this is it. 3 rounds, 5 stars. Big jousting. A game that Nils probably didn't want to ever see against IL up until this point. Up until this point. Maybe this is what he needs. Maybe this is what he needs right now. And no, he just doesn't even try. He just gives up and lets IL go into the grand finals against Cobb. Not even trying to fight it out, just giving up. And IL with a significant advantage moving to the last 2 rounds. We will see what Hypixel will give us, but it doesn't matter anymore. IL showed the performance that he needed last time, because 2 more. Because he will have a way harder task in the grand finals now. Finally, a game of Lab Escape. We haven't seen it today yet. You better win against Cobb. You can't definitely do it twice. Yeah. IL would need to show an insane performance to win twice in a row against Cobb in the grand finals to win this whole thing. He needed the performance he showed today last time against Nils to prevent this possibility from happening, but with the run that IL has been showing so far, I think I said it yesterday on the stream, probably out of everyone in losers bracket, he has the best chance to do it. And so we will see a very, very exciting grand finals. And we will see Nils leaving this tournament and only finishing in the third place, which is still very, very impressive. And Nils had a good path in the tournament, but maybe a little burnout, maybe a lack of practice, and just they even have 10 stars. And Nils couldn't do the same thing he did last time against AL. This is the last round. Bombardment. Maybe we'll see a world record right now. Who knows? Maybe that's what we've been waiting for in the losers bracket finals. Yeah, now it's over. Now it's over. 6 stars in between them, and just had this one here already. Only question is that it doesn't even matter for difference. Only matters if they can go for too long in this bombardment, and maybe actually try for world record. What a way to go would it be for Nils if he just gets a world record right now, but it's very unlikely to happen. Let's see though. Maybe he will. Maybe IL will get it. And just secures an even more significant victory today. See, they made it to the death wave, the random made it to the death wave, and Nils actually died before the random here. What is going on? How is this guy doing this? Look at the moves. How is he doing this? Look at the random. What? He's not even looking. He's just running back and forth at the top, at the front. What the hell? Someone invite him to the party game server, dude. What? This has been one of the most scuffed games I've seen. Yeah, maybe they will get the world record. They just both dying to a random. Nim the dragon. Jesus. This is yeah, this is certainly an end to a match like that. Yeah, we haven't seen as close game as we did last time, but in terms of the scores, but in terms of performances, we for sure seen some good plays today. Yeah, both Nils and AL performed very admirably, and they showed why they deserve to be in the spots they're in today. But for one of them, the path has ended. Nils ends tournament in the third place. Everyone congratulate Nils for getting his first medals, the bronze one, but it is a start maybe for him in 1v1 tournaments. Maybe possibility to shoot for more in the next one, because Nils keeps improving, keeps being more consistent. Maybe just a little burnout from both doing the tournament and monthly attempt at the start of this one, and his hole in the wall fixation just messes him up at the end. And IL is same case as Nils, keeps improving, keeps getting better, and he showed today way better performance against Nils this time. Such a confident win overall, confident wins in all 3 rounds. And we will see Cobb versus IL in the grand finals. We know our top 2, we just need to figure out who will be the winner of the whole thing. Who will win 2 of the best wrestling fighting games and 1 more popular boy. Yeah, and now we will see. We have seen this final before in Christmas 1v1. We have seen this matchup before that as well in the first round of Halloween 1v1. And now, yeah, you only got 19. Never mind, hold on. I didn't add the big jousting stars. No, you got 22. You're right. For some reason skip this one. And yeah, and we will see their match again in the grand finals of the whole thing. For the first time, we will see them battling it out in the actual competitive rules that we have for big tournaments. And with Cobb having a slight advantage, but with how IL been going through the losers bracket, like I said, I think he's like one of the only people who can take down Cobb twice in a row, and that's exactly what he would need to do in the grand finals to win the tournament. Let me update the bracket and post the results. A 3-0 win for IL here. GG's. Losers bracket is over now. It is done. And now, time for the grand finale. The Cobb versus IL, which will be played. I'm not sure when. I asked Cobb today if he could play on Sunday. He said that it's probably going to be Thursday for him, but I don't know when IL is available. Hope they will schedule their match like soon, so I can post the exact time it will start and people will know when to show up for this exciting end of the whole tournament. Let me see. Yeah. And I mean, we have seen Cobb and IL, like I said twice before, and those games were so close before, and also had some weird rules in both, and I cannot imagine how close and how insane the last match will be. Imagine we'll see something like 2, 3, 4 matchups and like a 4-hour matchup in the end. Hopefully not, but this might happen. Let's see when. Okay, I'll try to schedule their match right after I stop the stream, or hopefully they will just schedule it themselves, and then I will post the exact starting date, exact starting time in tournament info, so you guys would know when it will begin and when to show up, because you absolutely cannot miss this match. It will be one of the most exciting and insane games in party games history. So everyone, I hope to see you guys there. As for me, I will be going now. I will be ending the stream. So thank you guys all for watching, for hopping on, for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this game. I definitely did. That was something interesting, and hope to see you guys all during the grand finals. Sometime in the next, like within the week, basically within the week. Maybe a bit less, but we'll see. And we will be wrapping up the whole tournament on the next stream. We'll be watching the grand finale between Cobblemill and IL, but until then, I am out. So, see you guys later. Bye bye. Love you all.